plan for expansion at this point in time is even more challenging because all of us all of us had seen the worst time of the century recently. This was the time which has instilled lots of insecurity in every living human being, and the businessmen are also not spared. Few of us few of us had incurred a good amount of loss, and this loss is becoming a big hindrance in order to grow our business in the coming time. My video is going to counsel you and going to give you some of the very unique strategies and idea whereby you can remove all the fear cloud. You can make your pathway very clear. A mental contemplation and speculation would be very clean, and you would be clearly seeing where you have to go and how you would be achieving your goals and target, and how you would be able to expand your business. I welcome you all on the platform of UTBR, Unravel the Business Riddle. This platform has exclusively been designed for the business owner, your team members, the different aspects of business, and ultimately the most important and exciting aspect of the business, that is the revenue. Okay, so how a business owner can be very well sure about his investments. See, a business cannot be grown without putting an investment. When an investment is put, a business grows. But why many business owners are hesitant to invest in business at this point in time? The reason is very simple. Because every investment is impregnated with certain sort of risk. That risk is prevailing, which makes the business owners and the investors very insecure at this point in time. How one can remove this risk factor? If not remove, definitely we can mitigate this risk factor. Every business is associated with some sort of risk, and we business owners are quite used to taking risk. The best thing that we can do is to understand the risk and the return metrics, because in your business, if you invest money, the chances is there are bigger risk and low return. There are bigger risk and the bigger return. Choice is yours where you want to put your money. At the same side, you can have a low risk and the low return, your choice. Low risk and high return, you won't like to miss it. Exactly. You can formulate a strategy which will negate every risk factor that is prevailing in the business, and it will make your business almost risk free. To mitigate this risk, you will have to have a good understanding on the business ecosystem. What actually builds the business ecosystem? When I say business ecosystem, there are 5 pillars. 5 pillars. How many? 5 pillars of the business ecosystem. The first one is the vendor or the OEM. Second is you and your team. Third is market. Fourth is competitors. And fifth is certainly your consumers. Now, if you have a deep analysis at all these points, then definitely you can mitigate and negate your risk factors. When it comes to the vendors or the OEM provider, you have to be very sure about the technology or about the services that is being offered, the background of vendors, the vendors team, the culture, the country from where they come from, their track record, their relationship with the other partners, and you do the grilling at different aspects, and based on that you get into association with a vendor. Now it comes your turn. When you bring a product, you need to check with your team if you want to engage your existing resources or you want to go for the new hiring. So what sort of skills are needed? Next comes the market. When it comes to the market, you need to decide what would be your market entry strategy. When I say market entry strategy, there is a separate video for that. Probably you can find it on the YouTube. Second is if you are an existing firm, then you need to focus more on the market acquisition. Third, if you are an established player and you are making enough money, then you need to plan for the scalability of the business. You need to scale up the business. So right from market entry to market acquisition to scalability method that you apply in your business, we help you in that. Then comes the competitors, how you can work out the competitors' advantages. What are the things that you need to, put into the presentation and you should convey to your customer, which will negate the impact of competition in your sales route. And ultimately, the consumer today is very smart. They have all the information on fingertips. Before you reach, the information reaches to them, and they are very good in negotiations. So what sort of consumer benefits that you can give to your customers? So these are the different aspects of the business ecosystems. If you understand it well, you will be able to negate and mitigate those risk factors. We'll help you in that. If you have any doubts and queries, you can always write to us. We'll help you to mitigate and minimize this risk factor, and will ensure with a minimal risk you can have a bigger and bigger return. Low risk, higher return. I won't say there won't be any risk in the business. If you find any business without risk, that is probably a trap. So if you have any queries related to business, write to me. I'll answer you back. Thanks for being on the platform of UTBR. Thanks for watching our videos. Have a great day. Thank you. Good day.